Why your success makes you anxious, the high performer's shame cycle. Praise lands, your chest tightens, and instead of feeling proud, you start scanning for mistakes. You stay up late, fixing one more thing, then wake up behind and call it lazy. It's not laziness. It's the high performer's shame cycle. Success flips your brain into protection. In the next minute, I'll give you a 60-second reset to calm the spike and make one clean move. Then we'll stack a simple system that stops perfection loops without killing standards. We'll go practical before theory, fast wins first, and I'll show you the one mistake that keeps the cycle stuck so you can dodge it. Let's get you a quick win now. The 60-second reset, fast action first. Here's the fast reframe. Your anxiety is a readiness cue, not a danger verdict. Threat circuits are doing their job because visibility feels risky. Good. We'll harness it in 60 seconds using the 3NS: name, normalize, narrow. Set a 1-minute timer. We're on the clock. Name, label with ridiculous precision. Not I'm stressed. Say, tight throat, hot face, buzzing behind eyes, shallow breath, jittery fingers, urge to check Slack, urge to add examples. Specific labels recruit your prefrontal cortex. You move from vague alarm to map terrain. Say it out loud or type it. Tight chest, scanning for gaps, don't blow it loop. Normalize, one line only. My nervous system reads high stakes as risk makes sense. No pep talk. No, I shouldn't feel this. You're acknowledging an alarm like a sensitive smoke detector. That stops the second arrow, shame about the feeling, which otherwise cranks arousal. Neuroscience 101, when perceived threat spikes, the amygdala dominates and prefrontal planning downshifts. We're not arguing with biology, we're steering it. Narrow, pick one micro move that advances the work visibly in under 2 minutes. Not fix everything. One shippable action. Paste the draft into the actual tool and label it V1. Write exactly 3 bullets only. Start a 5-minute timer and outline one slide. Schedule a test send to yourself. The goal is to re-enter the task with a tiny, non-negotiable movement. Visible and small beats, invisible and perfect. Let me show you this in real time. You get praise in Slack for last week's deck. 30 seconds later, your throat tightens. Now today's memo has to be flawless. Run the 3NS. Name, warm face, buzzing mind, urge to add 2 more charts, make it airtight. Type that in a sticky. Normalize, exposure feels risky, makes sense. Narrow, paste current memo into the doc, add V1 to title, and schedule a 2-minute self-send window. You do exactly that. The act is so small it slips under the perfection radar, but it flips agency back on. That's the win. Layer a body downshift if the noise is loud. 2 quick options with real backing. Physiological sigh, 2 inhales through the nose back to back, then a long exhale through the mouth. Stanford's 2023 work on cyclic sighing shows it reduces arousal quickly, often faster than other breath patterns. Box breathing, inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4, hold 4. Even one round taps the parasympathetic system and slows the tempo. Major health clinics note breath regulation reliably lowers stress. If breath isn't landing, do 20 squats or a brisk 30-second walk. Move energy through, don't let it pool. Body first, mind follows during spikes. Common mistakes. Vague labels like overwhelmed. Precision is power. Go granular, location, temperature, motion, urge. Arguing with the feeling. I should be confident. That's gasoline. Acknowledge and root. Changing the whole plan mid-spike. New outline, new scope. That's control theater, busy without outcomes. Soft micro moves. If it takes more than 2 minutes, it's not narrow enough. Run a live rep now on your top task. Set a 60-second timer. Name 2 sensations and 1 urge. Normalize with 1 sentence. Narrow to 1 visible move you can finish immediately. 3 bullets, V1 label, or scheduling a 10-minute review block. Do it before the timer ends. You're converting undirected alarm into directed action. Why this works quickly. Naming engages the thinking brain. Normalizing removes extra threat from self-judgment. Narrowing gives your motor system a clear job, which quiets the alarm through action. You're not waiting to feel safe, you're using behavior to signal safety. Use the 3 N's whenever success flips to don't blow it. After praise, when a deadline goes public, when a draft gets eyes. Tape this permission line near your screen. For the next 10 minutes, progress beats protection. Say it every time you feel the surge. It sets a temporary rule your threat system can follow. Add one more tiny lever that makes this stick. Pre-decide your next micro step for any public task. Pair every send publish present with a 2-minute follow-up you'll do no matter what. Examples. After scheduling a post, auto-schedule a 2-minute caption review tomorrow. After announcing a launch, block a 5-minute first reply window. After sharing a V1, set a 24-hour clarity only feedback window. Preloading the next move gives your nervous system a safe outlet that doesn't expand scope. Fast recap for muscle memory. Name, hot face, tight throat, urge to add. Normalize, high stakes feel risky, makes sense. Narrow, paste draft, label V1, schedule test send. Body assist. Sigh ×2, then long exhale, or 1 round of box breathing. Then the permission, progress beats protection for 10 minutes. If you remember nothing else, remember this: existence beats excellence on the first pass. V1 ships, V2 gets clear, V3 shines. We just used 1 minute to get you back in motion. Now that you've got the brake, we'll map the engine so you can catch the cycle earlier and break it faster. Map the journey, what we're doing today, structure plus stakes. Here's the plan so this actually sticks. We're moving through 3 parts. Part A maps the shame cycle so you can spot it in the first 30 seconds after a win. Part B loads the tools that break each beat, body first, then decisions, then identity and feedback. Part C stitches everything into a lightweight daily workflow you can run in under 10 minutes, even on chaotic days. Why this order? Action first, mechanisms second, habits last. You've already got the 60-second reset, so you can hit the brakes mid-spike. Now we'll understand the engine you're slowing, then install guardrails so you don't need to white-knuckle every time visibility goes up. Your markers this week are simple. If you can interrupt 2 spirals using the 3 ends plus 1 constraint, you're on track. If you add the identity swap, practice over perfect, you're ahead. If you ship 2 imperfect V1s, you're winning. Those are lead metrics you control: reps shipped, decisions made, recovery minutes. Track them lightly, they'll stabilize your confidence faster than any praise. 2 stakes to keep you focused. First, this cycle kills learning because shame makes Mrs. Global. Instead of what failed in the system, you jump to I'm the problem, which blocks upgrades. Second, threat mode feels productive, control behaviors give quick relief, but it's busy work that starves output. We'll keep your plan stable, root energy into tiny visible moves, and cut the relief loops that create last-minute sprints. 1 mistake will dodge all the way through, changing your whole plan in threat mode. New outline, new template, new scope, that's the glue that keeps the loop stuck. You'll use rules that force progress without inviting chaos. Time boxes, scope caps, and visibility floors. Quick transition, you've got a break and a route. Now let's name the enemy so it stops feeling like you. It's a pattern, not a personality. Let's map it cleanly. The high performer's shame cycle, definition plus pattern. Here's the loop in 1 line. Success lands, exposure rises, your threat system lights up. You grab control behaviors, those slow shipping or invite misses, shame spikes, and you overcompensate with an unsustainable sprint. Then the bar moves again and the cycle resets. Predictable is good news. Anything predictable can be intercepted. What it looks like on the surface: perfection binging, rewriting the opener 10 times, hunting the perfect stat, fussing fonts and colors before the argument is clear. Avoidance dressed as preparation, reorganizing Notion, building templates you never use, quickly checking 5 more sources. Boundary leaks, saying yes to extras to prove you've got it, accepting scope midstream to look capable. It all feels diligent. It's actually protection. Underneath, 2 drivers fuel it. First, conditional self-worth, the quiet deal that says, I'm okay if I win, if I don't, I'm the problem. Second, outcome merging with identity, result equals you. So praise doesn't land as safety, it lands as exposure. More eyes means more risk. The brain's threat circuits predict loss more intensely than they register gain, so keeping status feels more urgent than enjoying it. Beat 1 is the trigger. A metric spike, public deadline, retweet from someone you admire, a compliment in Slack. Somatic tells are quick. Breath moves up into the throat, chest tightens 2 notches, vision narrows, jaw sets. Language turns absolute, don't blow it. Keep it perfect. Make it airtight. You're leaving creative mode for protective mode. This is the cue window, 30 seconds where you can choose a tiny move that keeps momentum. Beat 2 is threat mode. Amygdala dominance downshifts prefrontal planning, so curiosity gets traded for certainty. Here's the trap. It feels productive because control behaviors deliver immediate relief. You open 10 tabs to be thorough, rehearse the opener again, or add 3 charts just in case. Relief tricks your brain into calling it progress. But relief without decisions doesn't move work forward. It just quiets the alarm. Beat 3 is the control behavior binge. Standards inflate, scopes expand, time windows shrink. You're tightening a wrench until the bolt strips, more torque, less hold. Tasks grow because you're covering every scenario. Time collapses because the deadline didn't move. Anxiety rises because you haven't decided anything. This is where late nights and heroic saves start brewing. Beat 4 is shame and overcompensation. A miss or avoidable scramble happens. Shame makes it global. I'm sloppy, not the gate was missing. To pay off the feeling, you sprint, promise extras, pull an all-nighter, demand flawless. It works for a day and teaches the wrong lesson. You only deliver under pressure. Now calm feels dangerous and sprints feel necessary, which cements the loop. The thing most people miss: shame kills learning loops. Instead of a neutral recorder, what happened when, with what tool, you run a self-indictment? No system gets upgraded when the operator is under attack. We'll swap that for one protective change per miss, gate, checklist, constraint, so errors become guardrails. Let me make this tangible. A creator's video goes viral. Instead of filming, they prepare. 12 title explorations, lens research, folder reorg. Beat 1 spiked the moment the views jumped. We ran the 3 ends plus a constraint. 3 bullet script, 5-minute record, 1 take, V1 by noon. They shipped. Views weren't a spike, but the spiral never started because the system caught beats 2 and 3 before shame could bite. Signals to catch early. If your task got bigger, the time window got smaller, and your bar moved higher in the last hour, you're in control theater. If your first impulse after praise is to seek more reassurance, more opinions, more time, more eyes, you're soothing exposure, not advancing work. If you're polishing before clarity, you're performing, not producing. Those 3 tells are your doorway. The interception stack is simple. Body first, 1 physiological sigh to buy cognitive airtime. Label 2 sensations and 1 urge, normalize with 1 sentence. Then constrain 1 dimension, time, scope, or visibility. 5-minute bell, 3 options max, 1 provisional pick. Or 3 bullets only, no charts. Or switch to low exposure format, plain text bullets before slides. Name the output V1 so your brain stops demanding final on the first pass. Language matters. Swap make it perfect for make it legible. Swap prove value for show the next step. Swap cover everything for cover the most likely. And plant the permission line. For the next 10 minutes, progress beats protection. Threat mode loves clear rules. Give it rules that ship. One more micro story. A founder missed an investor reply and tried to fix it with a 2 a.m. manifesto. We ran a neutral 2-line recorder. Email flagged, no same-day triage, no 2-minute placeholder. Protective change, a 2-minute reply rule, acknowledge receipt and set a time for a full response, plus a daily 15-minute triage block. Next month, no slips. Overcompensation looks heroic. System upgrades keep you out of the theater. If you remember nothing else in Part A, remember this pattern. Success, threat, control, shame, sprint. The earlier you name beat 1, the fewer exits to control you'll take, and the faster you'll get back to decisions that move work. You're not broken, you're early in a loop. Catch it, breathe once, constrain 1 thing, and make 1 visible move. That's how you keep your standards and drop the crash. The 4-beat loop, spot it before it spikes, beat 1, trigger. Beat 1 is the trigger, the first 10 to 30 seconds after a visible win when your system flips from nice to watch out. It can be praise in Slack, a metric jump, a deadline going public, a retweet from someone you respect, or a leader saying, "Great work, can you share it next week?" The flip is subtle, fast, and predictable. Catch it early and you save hours. What does it feel like? Somatically, it's tiny but distinct. Breath moves up into your throat. Chest tightens 2 notches. Shoulders creep forward. Vision narrows a bit like you're looking through a tube. Jaw sets. Hands get fidgety. Your mind starts scanning gaps, risks, what-ifs. It's not panic. It's a nudge toward protection. Listen for the language. It's short, absolute, and urgent. Don't blow it. Keep it perfect. Make it airtight. Add one more example. Tighten the opener. None of those lines advance the work, they inflate the bar and compress time. That's your first audible that you're leaving creative mode for protective mode. Here's the trap that catches high performers. The trigger masquerades as motivation. You tell yourself, I'm just being thorough. Actually, your threat system is edging in. The reward bar just moved, and your brain predicts loss more intensely than gain, so protect the status feels safer than enjoy the win. That's why praise can land like exposure, not relief. We'll use a fast check you can run in 15 seconds. Body, urge, sentence. Body. Name the first concrete sensation, tight throat, warm face, shallow breath. Urge. Name the first control move, check, tweak, add, delay. Sentence. Name the first protective thought with that sharp edge, don't blow it. Capture all three in one line. Warm face, urge to add slides, make it airtight. That line buys you options. Now let me show you the move. You get a fire emoji loved your deck message. Jolt. Microfreeze. The old pattern is to open 10 tabs, hunt stats, and start rewriting. Instead, run tag tug tiny. Tag the sensation and sentence. Tight chest, don't blow it. Tug is the control urge you notice but don't follow. Want to add 3 charts. Tiny is the micro move. Paste current intro into the doc, label intro V1, schedule a 2-minute self-send. You do it in under a minute. The feeling might still be there, but now momentum exists. Why this matters? That first 30 seconds is when amygdala dominance starts to pull planning offline. If you catch the flip and take one visible action, you keep your prefrontal cortex in the game. You don't need to feel calm, you need one pre-decided step and a stable plan. That's why we planted your permission line. For the next 10 minutes, progress beats protection. It gives your threat system a rule it can follow. Pre-commit is your unfair advantage. Before any public action, send, publish, present, pair it with a preloaded 2-minute follow-up. Examples. After scheduling a post, auto-schedule a 2-minute caption check tomorrow. After announcing a launch, block a 5-minute first reply window. After sharing V1, set a 24-hour clarity only feedback window with named reviewers. The preloaded move gives your brain a safe outlet that doesn't expand scope and kills the urge to invent new work under adrenaline. Common mistakes at beat 1. Moralizing the feeling, why am I like this? That's shame fuel. Use makes sense and move. Seeking reassurance, adding more reviewers, more time, more eyes. Reassurance calms briefly, then raises the bar. Changing the whole plan, new outline, new template, new scope. That's the glue that keeps the cycle stuck. If you're in a live setting, meeting, review, or quick stand-up, hide the performance trigger by narrowing the ask. One breath under the table, then set a lane. For the next 5 minutes, are we optimizing clarity or polish? Clarity pushes you toward argument and decisions. Polish invites performance. Naming the lane keeps the trigger from turning into a stage. A quick micro story. A PM got a surprise shout-out in all hands. Within minutes, they started rewriting a spec they'd already aligned. Beat 1 had fired. We ran body urge sentence in chat. Neck buzz urge to add sections, make it airtight. Then the pre-commit, paste current spec, add V1, schedule a 24-hour clarity only window. They kept the plan, shipped the window, and the next morning got 3 sharp notes that strengthened the core claim. The praise didn't become a new project. One more lever that helps the flip feel safer. Reduce initial visibility without losing movement. When you feel the jolt, drop to low exposure formats for the next step. Plain text bullets instead of slides, scratch audio notes instead of video, unshared doc for 10 minutes. Same progress, less spotlight. Run a quick drill now. Think of your last praise jolt. Write one line, body urge sentence. Now add tiny, one visible action you can finish in under 2 minutes tied to that same kind of task. V1 label, 3 bullets, scheduled self-send. That's your beat 1 script. Tape it to your monitor. Tag, don't tug, go tiny. If you remember nothing else about beat 1, remember this. A trigger isn't danger, it's direction. It tells you where energy wants to go. Name it, normalize it, and move it into one visible micro step. Do that, and you'll enter beat 2 with momentum instead of marching in with a fire hose. The 4-beat loop, beat 2, threat mode. Beat 2 is threat mode, the moment your brain trades curiosity for certainty. Amygdala dominance downshifts the prefrontal cortex, so planning, sequencing, and nuance shrink. You'll feel narrower, faster, and oddly competent at tasks that look like progress but don't move the work. Now here's the trap. It feels productive because control behaviors deliver immediate relief. That relief tricks your brain into thinking you advanced. You didn't. You just quieted the alarm. What does threat mode push you toward? 3 classics. Over-research, 20 tabs open to be thorough, but you're collecting, not deciding. Excessive rehearsal, running the opener again and again, chasing certainty instead of clarity. Scope creep, adding charts, examples, or sections just in case. All 3 share one signature: more input, fewer decisions. Movement without change. We're not going to argue with feelings. We're going to root around them with structure your nervous system can obey. Threat mode loves rules, so give it rules that ship. Start with 1 breath to buy cognitive airtime, a single physiological sigh, or 1 box breathing round. Then set a micro game you can win in 5 minutes. Say out loud, for the next 10 minutes, progress beats protection. That's your temporary operating system. Here's the protocol I want you to run inside threat mode. D3, decide, draft, deliver. Decide the single decision this block will make. Not a topic to explore, a decision to close. Choose the opening claim, not research the intro. Draft exactly 3 bullets or 1 ugly paragraph that embodies that decision. Deliver it to a visible next state. Paste into the real doc, add V1 to the title, or self-email it. The delivery matters. It marks stage advanced, which calms the alarm more than endless polishing. Cap options so your brain can't sprawl. Use 5-3-1, 5-minute timer, 3 options max, 1 provisional pick. If your brain says, but what if I choose wrong? Reframe to reversibility. You're choosing a provisional V1 for iteration, not a permanent verdict. You're opening a door, not welding it shut. Scope boxes kill the just-in-case impulse. Before you start typing, declare ingredients, 3 bullets only, 1 chart, no more, 2 examples, no bonus. If you want to add a 4th bullet, you delete 1 first. The trade forces priority. Priority is where progress lives. Sequence beats perfection. Install 2 simple gates and tape them above your monitor. Gate 1, clarity claim chosen, 3 supports written. Gate 2, polish, phrasing, and visuals only after Gate 1 is checked. If Gate 1 isn't checked, fonts and colors are off limits. That single rule removes the decision to resist polish. You just follow the order. Let me show you the flip in action. A product lead felt the surge and started pulling last quarter decks, competitor screenshots, and 3 alternate intros. We dropped to low exposure format, plain text only, and ran 5-3-1. 5 minutes, 3 possible opening claims, 1 pick. Then D3, 3 bullets, paste into the live spec, label V1. 10 minutes later, the team had something concrete to react to. The urge to control eased because direction existed. Language helps steer the state. Swap make it perfect for make it legible. Swap prove it for prototype it. Swap what if they hate it for what will I iterate after V1? You're not lowering standards, you're sequencing them. Common mistakes in threat mode. Arguing with sensations. I shouldn't feel this. That's gasoline. Label, normalize, move. Moving goalposts. New outline, new template, new scope. That's the glue that keeps the cycle stuck. Soft timers. About 5 minutes equals loop permission. Use a visible bell and stop at the ring. Mixing visibility with performance. Working in slides invites polish. Drop to plain text. Same clarity, less spotlight. 2 more levers. Visibility floors. Commit to the smallest visible move that advances the stage. V1 label, self-send, move to drafts folder. Visibility signals safety. And checklist gating. You literally can't touch polish until claim plus 3 supports is checked. Sequence removes willpower. Run a live rep with me right now on your top task. 1 physiological sigh. Permission line, progress beats protection for 10 minutes. Start a 5-minute timer, decide the single decision. Cap to 3 options, 1 sentence each, pick 1, draft 3 bullets. Deliver to the real doc and add V1 to the title. Bell rings, hands up. If your brain screams, it's not good, answer, it's good enough to improve. Improvement requires existence. If you're mid-meeting and threat mode hits, use lanes to narrow. 1 quiet breath under the table. Then ask, are we optimizing for clarity or polish right now? If they say clarity, capture structure notes only and defer taste to V3. If someone pushes aesthetics early, park it. Great for V3, today we're locking the argument. You just shifted the room out of performance and into decisions.